Dear sisters, dear brothers, so glad to be here. I'm come from Texas, the Lone Star State. I'm working there in a little parish, like maybe smaller than your parish. I'm so glad to be here this weekend to say a few words about the Schoenstatt Fathers, how we try to give witness to Christ in far country of India. I don't know whether somebody was in India sometime in your lifetime. Anybody visited India? Nobody? I'm only one? Not too bad. After COVID, we will go to India one time. I believe the readings of today, something, very, very touching, touching our hearts. All three readings. I think we should read again and again, if you can, this week. Take some time, read the readings of this particular Sunday. I love those readings. When I prepared my little homily, I thought of them. My God, it's something reminding us of our own baptism. Our own baptism, that we are sent to proclaim, to bring the good news and love and mercy of our God to the people. That's what we thought, Schoenstatt Fathers. It's a young community. Worldwide, we are about 300 fathers. And in India, we are just 50 fathers, and we are over 1 billion people. And most of them do not know anything about Christ. They never heard that word, Christ, Jesus, never heard about that. And that is our challenge, where we are sent to, we believe, to proclaim the good news to those multitude of people. Can you imagine? This is not that easy as we could think, to proclaim 1 billion people the good news. And what does it mean, that good news to those people, those who are hungry, those who are thirsty, those who are, suffering, those who are persecuted, those who are ignored, those who are left on the street. Mother Teresa and her work, what she did. And what is Jesus for them? That is a question that we had when we went to India almost like 50 years ago. We started there, and this is a question. What is Jesus for the people? How do we present Jesus to him? What form? Jesus is not somebody as no figure. He has got a figure. That's what we heard in the first reading, Elisha saying, give the people food. Give the people food. Then what do we do with the 20 barley loaves for so many people? That same question we had. How do we give the people food? What does it mean, food for the people? What are they hungry for? What are they thirsty for? That is the question, that was the question, or we are figuring out. It's not easy. There is no yes or no question. There is no yes or no answer. We are trying to figure out what is or who is Christ for our country. And how do we present him to them? What form? It's a big question. We are still struggling, and we don't know the answer. Really, it's not. We don't have the one answer. We don't have the one answer. Maybe we have to believe like the psalmist we sang today, saying, the hand of the Lord feeds us. The hands of the Lord feeds us. He answers all our needs. He answers all our needs. So we have to be so humble, like St. Paul says in the second reading to the Ephesians. We have to be humble. We have to be gentle. We have to be patient. We have to be persistent. Beautiful words, isn't it? But it's not that easy to be humble, to be gentle, to be persistent, to respond to the manner worthy. That's what St. Paul says to the Ephesians today. I urge you, that's what he says. I urge you to live in a manner worthy of the call that you have received. And that's what we are trying to figure out in India. What is the way we could live, what way we could say we are living that worthy manner, the call we have received for the multitude of the Indians. Of course, this is a COVID time, you know that. It's so hard time. We are so badly hit by the COVID. So you know that nowadays it's the headlines in India or news that people are suffering so much. So we did a lot. I'm proud to say that we did a lot to suffering people. We provided food. We turned one of our houses into a hospital, little tiny hospital. We pay the bills. We pay the bills. You know that some of them, one who is winning the bread of the family is dead. What do you do with the kids? What do you do with the wife? You know, they have no means. They don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. What do you do? You know, there's a question. So we pay their bills. We give so many food kits. We gave so many, and if people wanted to go to the hospital, they don't have any transportation because of COVID. Everybody's scared. Nobody wanted to touch. Nobody wanted to be closer. What do? We thought of getting an ambulance for ourselves. So we have an ambulance recently we bought to transport the people to the hospital. Or when they're dead, to bring the dead bodies to the homes. You know, that this is a way how we thought, you know, at the moment that we thought we have to be Christ for them. That is the way we have to be Christ for them. That is the name of Christ. That is the image of Christ. In that need, that particular need to suffer with them, to extend our hand to them, not to be scared and to keep ourselves away in our own houses, hide somewhere. No, we are there for you. That's a just to the answer. That's just Jesus for us, for them today. Yes, sisters, dear brothers, I would like to only, you know, mention only one thing, you know, that we try to. We just don't want to come with an idea saying this is what Jesus for you. No, that's we don't want to. We try to say, people, you know, what is your need? What you are looking for? What you are hungry for? And there we try to place Jesus in their situation, their mind, their thinking, their heart. There we try to place Jesus. I think that Jesus has got more acceptance other than we preach from the pulpit like that. What I do now here, that is not the real proclamation. That is not real, you know, what do we call it? Evangelization. So dear sisters, dear brothers, please pray for India. Please pray for India. Please pray for our Christians. It's not at all easy to be Christians, you know that. Anywhere it's very challenging, and we are also truly challenging. But Jesus asking, Philip, do you have anything to give them? I cannot say always, no, I don't have anything. At least I have to say, I have a few fish, I have a few barley, a few breads I have. And Jesus is encouraging us, bring it up. Bring it up what you have. Doesn't matter how much you want, how much you have. Don't worry. How many people are there? Don't worry about it. My hand will do that. You just bring. And that keep on that struggling, you know, it's not easy to keep on that struggling with it, you know, to be limited and to be part of that kind of, you know, business is not easy. But that's what we are trying. We do a lot, I'd like to say, to give education. Education, I believe, is the backbone of any person, any country, any culture. Without education, we have no chances, we have no choices, especially of girls, especially of the poor, of the marginalized. We thought always education is the backbone. And that's my personal conviction. That's my personal conviction that education is so important. That's why I'm so proud that when I heard that you have a school here, I don't know how that's going on, I don't know. I hope you're doing well with the school. I pray that. I pray, give education to our kids. And that's what we are trying to give education to our children, especially the girls. The girls need to come up. or the marginalized, those who, we have the caste system or kind of issues, we have cultural problem in India. We try to, solve that way. Education is the face of Christ for them. Learning is the face of Jesus for them. So, dear sisters, thank you. I thank the Archdiocese that I could come, Bishop Bernard or Father Paul, Father, I don't know the father's name, I think Bonini? No, what is his name? Bodine. Father Daniel and Father Headman. Thank you for having me here this weekend, and that I can share a little bit with you how we live in India, my community of Friendship Fathers, how we try to give witness to Christ. Please keep us in your prayer. Thank you, and God bless you.